it is difficult to it is difficult recording recording video with one hand and cooking with the other hand. If you guys have any suggestions, aside from hiring a cameraman, which I can't afford until I can get a lot of subscribers and a lot of ads from YouTube, please let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. Sometimes I try to use a nice tripod, but it's difficult to use when you're standing up trying to fry up some bacon. So we're just going to have to roll with it. Sorry, guys. So there's a lot of things, and I know this light back here is no good. Well, it's just taking I'll turn on the other light. It's taking a lot. Oh, there we go. That's a lot better. It's taking up, it's causing some glare and whatnot. So it's important to know that eating a lot of meat helps to fight the coronavirus, because there's things inside of meat that help to fight the coronavirus. So I'm not a doctor, obviously, so I'm not giving you guys any medical advice, but I just want you guys to know that about meat in general. So I'm going to show you guys how the bacon's doing now. Okay, turn the light on here so you can sort of see it. The other light that I didn't like before. Okay, so you guys can see it as I cook it. So also the other thing I want to know is that people oftentimes are concerned about cholesterol when they shouldn't be. Cholesterol is not the big bad monster that people think it is. Cholesterol is good for you. Your cells are made of cholesterol. Your cell membranes are made up of cholesterol. So it's important to take in a lot of cholesterol. Just because you eat more cholesterol doesn't mean you're going to have higher cholesterol. I've actually had my cholesterol taken 2 times in this past year. Actually, probably 3 times in this past year. I've gotten the results for 2 of those times. And I had excellent results. Superb results with my cholesterol. No problems there, my friends. Absolutely no problems with my cholesterol. Also, what you want to know is that high cholesterol doesn't mean that you are... Just because you eat a lot of cholesterol doesn't mean that you're going to have high cholesterol. Just because you eat a lot of saturated fat doesn't mean you're going to have a high cholesterol. Just because you eat a lot of cholesterol doesn't mean that you're going to have extremely high LDL cholesterol. LDL cholesterol is not necessarily a bad cholesterol to have. Actually, in many ways, it's good. Especially during this time, it's very good to have high LDL cholesterol. LDL cholesterol helps to fight off pathogens. So it's important during this time, especially during the coronavirus. LDL cholesterol boosts your immune system. It helps your immune system to function. Helps to mop up some of the negative things that are in your system due to pathogens. So it's important to have LDL cholesterol. Actually, for some of the people who might need a little bit more information, there was a study about people and their cholesterol. And it showed that the folks who had the it was a study of mortality versus LDL cholesterol. And it showed that folks that had the highest LDL cholesterol in this study, they had the lower mortality rate. Whereas the folks that had the lower LDL cholesterol had the higher mortality rate. So don't believe the old science. The old science would tell you that LDL cholesterol is bad. LDL cholesterol is not bad. However, evidence shows that HDL cholesterol is actually good, and that's always been talked about as being the good cholesterol. So that's good. The best measure for your cholesterol profile to know if you have a healthy cholesterol profile, as I learned from 2 keto dudes, is a ratio. A ratio of your total, of your HDL cholesterol versus your triglycerides. So HDL cholesterol over triglycerides is a ratio that you should monitor to know that you have a good cholesterol profile. So here we go. Here we got our bacon here. It's looking really good. I think it's about time I take it off. So I will show you guys some more of this stuff soon. I'm going to turn off the heat. So let me go ahead and do that. I know this video is a little bit, production quality is a little bit wanting, but I got to have that home video vibe, I ain't that professional fancy pantsy guy just yet. I'm still in the home video stage. I need you guys to help me to get to the fancy pantsy, super high production quality stage. If I can get there, I will be so happy. I could do a lot more for you guys. So, so I probably should, make you guys aware that HDL cholesterol stands for high density lipoprotein cholesterol. So, high density lipoprotein. High density lipoprotein? That HDL, high density lipoprotein, that's not a cholesterol. That's not even a fat. HDL, that lipoprotein, is a protein, as the name states. So it's a protein. It's a protein that carries cholesterol. It's a vessel. LDL cholesterol, low density lipoprotein, is also not a cholesterol. It is a protein. So it is a protein vessel that carries cholesterol. So these things help to deliver cholesterol to the body. A very important thing. We could not exist without it. So if you brought your cholesterol down to 0, that would be awful. You would not want to do that. So, just trying to give you guys a little bit of science background on this one. Another thing I want to let you guys know. So, I almost dropped my phone here. This is what I am. I'm the cameraman and the YouTube star all at the same time. All right. So there we go. That's my bacon. Woo! Can't wait to taste it. So one thing is important is do not waste your bacon grease. As I always say, do not waste your bacon grease. It's so important to do not drain your bacon. A lot of people like to say, put your bacon on a paper towel afterwards. Do not do that. So here I have my bacon grease. Make sure to pour it right on top of your bacon. Keep your bacon nice and greasy. So important. Bacon grease is my favorite essential oil. So good. If you have leftovers, drink it up or eat it up or keep it in a jar. I have a jar of bacon grease. So good for making eggs. So one thing I recommend is your pan. Go ahead and put that in the sink. Get some soap and water on it immediately. So that way it saves on cleanup later. So here I have my bacon. Some delicious bacon. So I am going to consume this bacon vibe. And I will let you know how it tastes in part 2. All right, guys. I love y'all. And I really like you guys a lot. Peace. Ooh. Check that out. Wow. That's a vibe. Oh, yeah. Oh, and if you're wondering what's in the background, that's Your World Within. That's a major vibe. This is very difficult doing things with just one hand, but you know what? It's all part of the struggle. So I'm willing to go through that. Like and subscribe, my guys. I love y'all, and I really like y'all a lot. Peace.